done nothing.
What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostacey, we're back in the world of Skyrim, and those of you guys who've been checking the channel recently, you'll know I posted a poll, and the poll basically was whether or not we were going to keep SME, which is Simple Magic, or SMO, Simple Magic Overhaul. It's this little mod right here. Now, SMO is part of the whole Ego series, which is a massive part of the rest of my stuff, and as you guys can see with Simple Magic Overhaul, there's nothing to mess with in here. So to get rid of it, I'd basically have to strip it out of the mod. Now the problem is that could damage the save, and at this point I'm a little scared to do so. So I'm looking at going a different route. We're going to try this. We're going to see if it works. If it does, outstanding. If it doesn't, well, we'll kind of deal with it. So the route that we're now going to be switching over to try and do is this. At the moment, you can see we are up to 179 magicka. That's actually pretty decent. We've actually got more magic, more mana than we have health. So we're doing pretty well here. Unfortunately, I've gone through pretty much all of the magic trees, and I pretty much have all the mana cost reducing ones that are overall. For Conjuration, I mean, there really isn't any more increased things except for maybe when we get really, really, really high up there. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the Apprentice Conjuration spell. That's going to give us an extra spell, and it's going to make our summons last 20% longer, which is awesome. And our bound weapons are going to do 0.5 our skill, where our skill is 27. Let's round up to 30. That means they're going to do an extra 15 damage, which is not too bad. That's 15% extra damage. That's a pretty decent boost. I mean, it's not amazing, but it is what it is. I spent a lot of time working on, well, not a lot of time, but a little bit of time working on enchanting, which is right here, 38. What I did is I jacked up some armor. Now, obviously, this isn't as good as armor physically as what we were doing previously, but this gives me 12 extra points of mana. This gives me 25 extra points of mana. We've got 3 extra points of mana. Let's see, all skills 1%. We got 16 extra points of mana and then 4 points of mana. So we've got some decent mana here. What we're going to be doing basically from this point on, or at least for the next 5 to 10 episodes, is we're going to be focusing on Conjuration and Alteration. Specifically, we're going to move into this tree right here. When not wearing a regular armor chest piece, armor spells are 50% stronger. So that means we need to find ourselves a really good robe, either something with high magic regeneration or something that affects Alteration and Conjuration. Then we're going to move up here and start working this way, because we're going to basically start getting some better abilities here based on our protection spells. We're going to probably start moving into this right here, and there was one other really nice ability in here that this one right here, Adept Alteration. Basically, for every mage armor spell that I know, I gain 25 armor. So if I know 4, that's an extra 100 armor. So that's pretty nice. So those are the directions we're going to kind of go from there. So one of the things that we kind of need to sort of progress in that direction is we need a spell that we can cast a lot of that will make us money and will raise our conjuration and such. And the best way to do that is there is a spot right around here. This little spot over here gives us the Transmutation spell. It's something that we usually pick up in most of our runs. This Transmutation spell, what it basically does is it allows you to turn iron into silver and silver into gold, which you can then use with armor smithing, or smithing, I guess is the correct word. You can use it with smithing to then make jewelry, which you can then sell after you enchant. So it basically gives you a way to make some pretty good money. The only problem then is you just have to have a fairly stable source of iron, which, we'll go ahead and help ourselves to some cotton, which you can get pretty easily by just roaming the different towns and picking up a bunch of different stuff, and you usually do pretty good. The place we want is right over here. So if I recall, this is a bandit area. Now, the problem that we're going to run into now is I've ditched armor, like a pretty decent amount of armor we've lost. You can see we're down to an 137 armor rating. I don't know what we were up before, but I'm pretty sure it was closer to like 200 So we're going to be kind of squishy right now. So until we get the transition to move to the mage robes and get set up with that, we're going to be a little squishy. We're going to be a little squishy, and I'm a little scared of that. I'm a little scared of that. All right, so we are going to come on up here. This is the bandit camp that we're looking for. We've still got our puppy with us, who's still kind of a jackass. Let's go ahead and switch our arrows over to the... Whoa, whoa. No, that wasn't up. Never mind, I don't have an arrow that does 30 damage. That would have been the weapon. All right, so there is a mage up here, if I recall. We're going to want to be really careful with him. Oh, please tell me they didn't just aggro. Yep, they did. On the dog. Dog, please don't block my shot. Got him. Oh, well, I was hoping he would keep running. He didn't. Okay, so one of the things I added to this bow is paralyze. We have a chance to give paralyze. What paralyze does is it basically freezes the target for 2 seconds. Hang on. Please tell me I still have some frost potions on here. Let's get our... that, and... which one? Yeah, we'll go with the top one. There we go. Is there any other fortify staminas? Let's go ahead and give ourselves a potion of health. Alright. And yes, I know it's a long bow, and probably shouldn't be using... Okay. Damn it! Will you fucking get paralyzed, please? Alright, that's not working. Alright, where is she? That was high. Whoa. Alright, I can't see this one. Force him to come around a little closer. It'll give us a little bit of time to get our stamina back. Whoa, buddy! Whoa, that was a little close there. A little close there, Cletus. Oh, come on. Give me another... Ah, you little fucker. Yeah, now we're done. Now you show up, puppy. Thanks. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm so glad you showed up there at the end. That was so helpful. So completely helpful. Now the nice thing is, with this much mana, we can kind of afford to cast some spells a little bit longer. But we're still going to have to be careful, and we're going to still have to work ourselves into the skill trees that are going to give us the mana reduction costs. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed that first guy that came over the hill, he dropped like I killed him. I didn't actually kill him. That was the paralyze ability on my bow. Let me show you guys that ability real quick. Right here. Chance to paralyze the target for 2 seconds. I don't know what the chance is. It seems to be pretty low, but... hey, you know, a chance is better than no chance, right? Alright. Okay. Well. We should probably save again before we go in here, because if I recall, this place is fairly nasty. Alright, saving. There we go. Going on in. Now, if this continues to be difficult, like if we continue to have problems even with these changes, what I'll end up doing is I'll go and figure out how much mana I'm down, and then I'll credit myself that mana. So if it's 50 or 100 or whatever, we'll give ourselves that bonus, and that will allow us to hopefully be where we would be without SMO. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to completely remove SMO because it's got some features in it that... just make it a little hard to do that with. And I just don't want to ruin our save, because if we ruin our save here, we basically got to start completely over from scratch. Oh, come. There we go. I heard something. Okay, dog. Get out of my way. Thank you. No, pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Dude, he like died on his knees in the chair. That's... weird. Alright, I want to search him first. And now I want to harvest him. I forgot to do that last time, so I'll take everything. They really need, with that harvest ability, really need to give you the ability to what do you call it? Oh my god, my brain just died. Wow. I have no idea where I was going with that. Oh, press R to loot all. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, my brain just died. I don't know what I was going to say. Don't you hate that when that shit happens and you're like in the middle of a thought and then like as soon as you mention it, it just disappears? All right, let's drop all this extra armor shit because that's probably going to be the heavy stuff. We did pick up quite a few things. All right. Really appreciate it if you would stop moving things while I'm clicking them, so I don't accidentally click the wrong thing and put the wrong bow up, if you don't mind. Alright, keeping that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, we should be well underway. Yeah. Alright, good. Alright. Switching back into stealth mode. We're going to pick this, or we have the lock? We have the key. We have the technology. Alright, so if I recall, there's a pretty bad mamma jamma down here, who's not a big fan of me. I'm very tempted to loot these iron veins. I probably will after we get the kill. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay. So this is the head bandit dude. This is like the bandit Darth Vader. And you see over there, he's in some pretty pimp armor, which means I'm going to get fucking teabagged here. Alright, here we go. Please don't catch. Oh my god. Did you fucking see that? That was a 1.7 damage bonus and we did fuck all. Oh, the dog's fighting. Of course the dog's fighting.
No one messes. I'll show you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi! How y'all doing? Oh my god, I am afraid we're gonna have to lock... Okay!
God, help!
Holy fuck. Alright. So, we want... What does this do? Increase heavy armor skill? I don't have heavy armor. That's not going to do me any good. We'll go for damage health on the sword. Corrode armor. Yeah. Consecutive hits on enemy deal minor damage. I like the sound of that, so we'll put that on there. We're going to do Fortify Health, Potion of Healing, Potion of Regeneration, and then we're going to do Restore Stamina. I don't think I have anything... I might as well pop that. Dude, we're just dropping potions like crazy. And I think that'll be enough. So his armor should be dropping pretty quickly. Oh, we're about to be in some shit. We are about to be in some shit. I'm going to go ahead and do the fire thing there, because we're kind of getting pounded on like that. And let's go ahead and do an exhaust potion, just for shits and giggles, because if I can put that on there... I move.
You're a fool to fight.
Where am I now? Okay, both of them are... Oh! God dang it. You know what, bitch? Oh my god, dude! Okay. Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? Okay? That was weird. It was like... I don't even know what that was. Oh my god. Alright, so good news is... having the heal spells helped. Blowing every fucking potion ever known to man helped extensively. We are going to go ahead and harvest these fuckers. Elven Flash. Now that sounds just yummy. Just yummy. I want to put it in my mouth right now. Alright, we're going to take everything because Honey Badger don't give a shit. Boom, boom. Alright, what else we got? I know we're missing a dude. We are definitely missing a bro. Is that you? Yep, there you are, bro. What's up, dude? Just gonna help myself to your cookies and anything. Good God, dude, you had a lot of pieces. You had a shit ton of pieces, bro. All right. Yeah, we just need to blow our little deep storage thing again. There we go. So I think our little option's working good. We do need to switch over to complete robe setup. That plus probably a higher level of defensive shield will probably work. And by shield, I mean, what do you call it? Like an oak flesh or a steel flesh or something along those lines. So if we can get something like that, I think we'll do pretty good. That's the hope anyways. Put the fur armor up. Go ahead and, well, we'll keep the gold just for now. Put that up. Was that a honey nut? Is that what that said? Yeah, we don't need any of this heavy armor shit for now. I really am tempted to switch over to heavy armor, but it's not going to do us any good. At this point, we'd have to completely level a new skill, which on one hand would be nice because we would level up quickly, but on the other hand, probably not going to be our best effort, or in our best interest at this point. Okay. There we go. Is there anything else down here that I need to know about before we move on? Looks like just a shit ton of fire. I'm going to go ahead and help myself to the mammoth snout. And we're going to help ourselves to these mammoth tusks. We can use those for a quest once we get to town. That's actually worth a fairly decent amount. Is that a coin purse? That is. Interesting. Okay, I would like not to burn alive, if that's okay. Alright, so I believe the transmutation spell is right there. I don't know why I read that. For some reason I thought it would do us something. Potion of health, Rat of the Defender. And then we're going to help ourselves to these. Perfect. Holy shit, dude. These guys had iron ore and other shit for days. Go and help ourselves to leather boots. And I kind of like just looting everything now that I have the deep storage. I mean, considering I can basically just drop it, there's no reason not to help ourselves. Oh, really? Okay, well, if that's going to happen, you know what? We're just going to do this then. Where is it? Loot magnet. Since we're going to have to just do it anyway. Fuck it. I don't think that did anything. Dog, if you don't get out of my way, I'm going to beat you to death with this shield in front of everybody on YouTube. I'm telling you. Telling you what. Alright. Let's let it trigger up just a bit. Alright, there we go. Dude, looks like I got some fucking pointy-ass fingernails on this bitch. Alright, pyrostasis. Let's start with swords. We don't need the Dwarven Maul. Iron daggers. Iron arming sword. I am keeping the pickaxe. I'll show you guys why here in just a second. Let's look at armors. Robe of Destruction. I don't need the destruction, but the 75% mana regen will be nice. So that we may keep that. We may change it. May tweak it when we get back to town. It just kind of depends. Alright, so we're at 257 to 300. That's good. That means we can move again. Let's help ourselves. I just realized... Oh, fuck. What did I just do? Oh, okay. That's fine. Not too concerned with that. We're going to zone out here real quick because... And you want to be very careful when you do this. Very careful. Because there's a bunch of spikes here, and these spikes will straight up jack you. They've moved these spikes, it feels like. Okay, I want that bag. I want the bag. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to drag you out of here so I can get the bag. There we go. You just... No. You just sit right there. Okay, that one. Can I get that one? Thank you. Might as well hover away with the deer, too. Okay, what do you got on you, elf? Search high elf. I'm not going to harvest this guy's corpse because later on there's a quest for one of the Daedric princes. Oh, come on, dog. Get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Thank you. Anyways, there's a quest. Ow! God, those... Oh, dog. Move! I'm gonna fucking die because I can't get out of the way of my fucking... Oh, God. Fucking... Dang it. It's time for you to go home. Your pet heads back home? Really? Does he really? Oh, thank God! Hallelujah! Except he's blocking my path now. Yes, to halt his camp. Yes! Yes! I want to go in. I want to go... Fuck this dog. Fuck him up his butt. Thank you. Let me in. Let me in, please. Oh, my God. Oh, for the love of everything holy. Okay, so now we have the conjure... Oh, God, it scared me for a second. Now we've got the conjuration spell, and we are finally animal-free. So I'm going to come through here. We're going to mine all of the iron ore deposits. There were about 4 of these in here. These iron ore deposits, we are then going to transmute, which I'll show you guys here in just a second. We still haven't learned the transmutation spell, which I need to show you guys. All right, we're done with that. All right, so Transmutation spell is right there. We go to magic. I think it's conjuration, right? No, that's not conjuration. Is it? Is it illusion? Wait a minute. Transmutation. Okay, so it's not called transmutation. Clairvoyance. Oh, god dang it. Conjure, crushing, deep skin, flaming, and strikes, loot magnet, mage, oaken flesh. Am I retarded? I did just learn it, yes? Oh my god. How am I missing the spell? Thunderbolt? No. Bound Dagger, Avenging Bone Man, Churl, Weak, Unsummon. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I can't find this thing. Clairvoyance, Counterspell, Insight. Transmute Skin? No. What the shit? Alright, so either I'm just completely retarded, which it wouldn't be the first time, or the spell doesn't exist. It wouldn't surprise me if they removed the spell. Like, you can still learn it, but it doesn't actually exist. Now, these are all favorites, so I'm looking for one that's not favorited. Oh, so I should probably not look at the favorite menu then, maybe. Yeah. Alright, looking through it one more time. And I know some of you guys have probably already seen the spell, assuming it's actually here. So you're probably screaming at me because I'm not noticing it. And I do apologize for that. I am a little slow sometimes. Mark of Decay. I could have sworn it was just called Transmute. Transmute Skin. That's the only thing I've got. What the fuck? Yeah, because it's Transmute Skin. For 79 seconds, the caster takes 75% less damage. There's no way that's what it was. So... what the shit happened? I did learn the spell, yes? I most definitely did. So, I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe I'm just a little slow. Maybe it disappeared. Or maybe it's been changed to this Transmute Skin spell here. I'm not really sure. I'm going to play around with it, see if I can't figure out why I've lost it. It wouldn't surprise me, like I said. Because this is, if I recall right, this was a conjuration spell. Or an alteration. If I can't remember if it was alteration or conjuration. Either way, it should be either in this tree right here, or it should be in the other one. And since I'm not seeing it, that's going to blow. Because I had planned on using it to level up that appropriate skill, plus make us a shit ton of money. So, I guess... I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. So... anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.